Okay, guys, we are back with another Country Wayne skit review, and just like I said in my last review, is that they were setting this up so then Shayla could flip out, and now all of a sudden she see Armand with this other girl, and now she could flip out, and then her and Anthony could trauma bond and end up sleeping back together with each other, and we all knew this was coming. We all knew. This was they were setting everything up because the writers of this shit don't know how to write, don't know how to write at all, because they could have literally did so much more with this storyline than where they went. But again, the 304 is popping this, and the good thing about this also is when she did show up, Delicia was with her, so Delicia saw what mom was doing too. So now we already know what's going to happen. Delicia is going to say, "Oh, you know what? No, I'm done. I'm done. I'm going to go ahead and stick with King. King probably playing you too, because you sat there and told him what you was doing to Shayla. So what man what was? Well, baby, let me ask you a question. Okay, men point of view. You meet a girl, and they tell you that they're in a situationship. And then they explain the situationship to you is that they're literally sleeping with their best friend boyfriend, but their best friend don't know. Okay? Now, after they tell you that, what type of respect do you think that they're going to get from? What type of respect would they receive from you after that?
Zero.
See? Because at the end of the day, it's like you're sleeping. You just told somebody, and Delisa told King the whole thing. And the one thing he said was, you need to know your worth. You bigger than that. You need to know your worth. Now that's something that he could have said, but is he gonna respect that? He's never gonna respect that. And yeah, and I know y'all sitting there looking at my hair like, did she just go from two braids to four? I sure enough did. Cause and I'll come back to that to tell y'all about that. But anyway. But but at the end of the day, we knew that this was what they're trying to set this up. Oh yeah, so then this way, it gives Shayla and Anthony a way of spinning the block again, and then we'll be dealing with this for another 2 or 4 years. Ain't nobody doing that. So I see, like I said before, and I'm gonna keep saying it. The 304s on Skitland is the ones that win. If you believe in the Lord and believe in Jesus Christ, and they actually put that in your script, you're never gonna win. You're never going to win. Okay, if you believe in anything that have to do with the Lord, and they actually have, and they put that inside your character, they write that as a part of your character. Just remember, when you come into Skitland, you'll always be at the bottom. Okay, the bottom feeders are the ones that actually are the wives, and the people that believe in the Lord, believes in relationships, believe in being honest and stuff like that. The top feeders are the 304s, the ones that's the side pieces, the ones that's prey on people, men. That's what the ones that win in Skitland. But we always saw that she flipped out, her ass, got in that car, hurry up when they said that they was gonna call the cops on her ass. Got in that car, hurry up with them little two pieces flying because they never lay down. I don't understand why she keep going to get that middle part, because you don't have enough hair. You don't have enough real hair to actually cover that shit. So it just keeps flying around. It just keeps sticking up there, flying around. And I'm talking about Shayho. And then the mind told me, I don't believe you did that, Candace. Yes, Candace did. But y'all should did it when the shit was going on with Amber. Well, nobody really saw Anthony and Shayla, but they thought about it. But y'all should have brought that to Amber attention, but y'all didn't. But again, Amber is the one that even though she ain't a 304, they treat her like they treat her, since she's God fearing, and she's more into having her own and standing on her own. She's the one that gets suffered with. That's why they wrote her character to be the dumbest person in Skitland. One of the dumbest women in Skitland. That's how they wrote her. They literally took Amber character and gave it to Shayho, and then took Shayho character and split it up between other people, and Amber is a part of it. So, and now they're trying to make it seem like Amber's after Dave and all this other stuff, and this is why she wanted the divorce and all. Instead of putting the time into making, trying to make Anthony character better. Y'all could actually easily put that time in and make his character better, but y'all didn't. But we'll see how this is gonna go. Amon said he gonna meet Shayla over by the house. I don't know if he is, because you know what happens. She actually goes the fuck off of him by the house. So I don't know if that's going to happen, but anyway. But thank you guys for tuning in to the Talk of the Table. Let's chat. Continue to like, share, and subscribe, and continue to leave your comments. I am Tasha, and we're going to keep this rolling to the next Country Wayne skit review.